Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Blessing Ibezimako and I'm the creative director of B Stitches Designs. If you're new to this channel, you're welcome. Please kindly hit on the subscribe button and you can check out our previous videos. So in today's video we are going to be cutting and sewing these beautiful pants, which we also call shorts or knicker. So let's be getting right into the video. So first of all, you're going to fold your fabric into two, after which you are going to get your short length. Okay, I'm trying to remove that whatever it's called, I don't know, at the down part of the ankara. So you're going to be getting your short length. I want my short to be 15 inches, so and I'll be adding 2 inches hemming allowance. I'll be adding 2 inches hemming allowance. So you mark out your short length, that is the length of the short or the length of the pants or the length of the knicker, whichever one you're calling it. So after you're done with that, you are going to be dividing your hip measurement by 4. So after you're done with that, I'm trying to like highlight the 15 inches, which is supposed to be my length. So after you're done with that, you're going to be dividing your hip measurement by 4. So and my hip that I'm using is 36 inches. 36 inches divided by 4. Divided by 4. So 36 divided by 4 is 9 inches. 9. So you're going to place your tape from the center to get your 9 inches. You're going to place from the center to get your 9 inches, and then from the upper part to also get your 9 inches. So this is going to form like a square, not a perfect square though, but it's going to form a square, and you are going to extend that line horizontally. You're going to extend it horizontally. So the next, you are going to come up by 1.5 inches from that your hip line. You're going to come up by 1.5 inches, and you're also going to extend. So to get your flap measurement, you're going to be dividing your hip into 20. So 36 divided by 20, approximated, you have 2 inches. And then on that your thigh line, you're going to come up by 0.25 inches, and you're going to create a curve. So here is it, we have your flap ready. So the next is to input your waist measurement, which I'm using 28 inches. So 28 inches divided by 4, you're going to mark it out, that is 7 inches, and then you're going to add 1 inch for that, and then connect to your hip. So can you see? So you're going to also draw the line down. Remember, it's a short, so there's no need curving much so that it doesn't get too tight. So you're going to draw your line down. So this is it, our front part is ready. The front part of the short is ready, and it's already looking beautiful. So it's time to cut. We are going to start by cutting off this label on the dress. I don't know if it's called the label or what. We are going to start by cutting that off, then cut out the drafted shorts. So we cut out. You see, the front of our short is ready. So we'll be going right into cutting the back of the shirt. So don't forget to mark the back of your fabric, please. Don't forget to mark the back of your fabric. So to cut the back of the short, you're also going to fold your fabric into two, but this time around the folding is going to be way bigger than that you folded for the front, because the back piece is always bigger than the front piece. So you're going to place your front, you're going to be using your front to cut the back. So you're going to place your front on your folded back piece. So you place. So the next thing you're going to be doing, you're going to extend those horizontal lines. Can you see? You extend. So here we want to get our tie. Now remember, you measured for tie. You are going to be using 1.5 inches allowance. So I'm trying to mark out the 1.5 inches allowance for the waist, for the hip, and for the tie. So you're going to be placing your tie measurement. So you place your tape. You're going to pin that place that you marked out as your allowance. You're going to pin that place, and you're going to flip your tape. You flip your tape to get your tie measurement. So mine is 24 inches. You mark it out. So next is your hip measurement. Now your hip, you divide your hip by 2, then you place your tape, pin that place you marked out. Okay, I'm trying to divide by 2. You divide by your hip by 2. I'm trying to show you guys. Hip divided by 2, and I have 18 inches. Hip divided by 2, and I have 18 inches. 18 and a half, sorry. So you place your tape. You're going to place your tape, and you're going to pin that part that you marked out as allowance, and you're going to flip your tape to get 18.5 inches. Can you see, guys? Then for your waist, you're also going to divide your waist by 2. Remember, we divided our hips by 2. We did not divide our thigh, and we are going to divide our waist by 2. So ours divided by 2, we have 14 inches. So you're going to place your tape that place you marked out, and you're going to flip, not on the that marking, but the place you marked out initially. That is your 1.5 inches, and you're going to flip. So you're also going to have add your dart, your 1 inch dart, and you are going to come up by 1.5 inches by at the center of your short, and you're going to slant it towards the side of your short. Then create your curve for the back crotch. So you're also going to come down by the side, and this is it. Your short is ready. The back piece of your short is ready. Then you cut out. Let me know in the comment section if you are going to try out this simple pant style. Let me know in the comment section. And please, guys, if you have stayed up to this moment, that means you're really enjoying what we are doing. Please kindly hit on the subscribe button and also drop your comments. You can also check out our previous videos. So guys, I'm done with the front and the back cutting. Please remember to always mark the back of your fabric so you don't mistake the back as the front. So next up is to mark out your dart. So from the center of this front, I came up by 4 inches, and then from the upper part of this front piece, I came down by 5 inches. You're also going to flip over and do the same to the other piece of the front. Then for the back, from the center, I came in by 5 inches, and then down by 5 inches. You're also going to flip over and do the same for the other piece of the back. So after we are done with this, we are going to be going into cutting the pocket of the short. Sorry guys, I lost the clip where I cut this pocket, but I'm going to show you how I did it. I measured 16 inches by 10 inches, and then I placed my front piece. Can you see? I'm trying to replace that so you can see. I placed my front piece, and then from the side went it by 2.5 inches and down by 5.5 inches, and then curved to get the pocket. I hope you understand this guys, but that was how I got the pocket. So next is the band, which is 2.5 inches. You're going to get the one that will be enough for the front and for the back, width 2.5 inches. So we are going right into sewing. So first of all, you are going to join the center of the back. This is the center of the back, so you are going to join by 0.5 inches. Also join the center of the front. Also join the center of the front. So after we are done joining, we are going to sew the dart. We are going to sew the dart. This is dart for the back, one of the darts for the back. And then the other dart for the back. So we are going to go right into sewing the dart for the front. Going to sew the dart for the front. So this is one of the darts for the front, and then the other dart for the front. So after this, after sewing the dart, next is to sew the pocket. Now you are going to place your pocket. Can you see? You're going to place front against front. Do you understand? Front against front, and you are going to sew. Can you see the way I'm sewing it? You're going to sew. After sewing, you're going to notch. You're going to notch. You're going to notch. After notching, you're going to top stitch. You're going to top stitch on the pocket. On the pocket, not on the main short. You're going to top stitch on the pocket, and then next you are going to close the down part. Can you see? You're going to close. You're going to sew the front. You're going to sew the front. Then after sewing, you are going to tuck the pocket in. Can you see how it is? So you're going to tuck it in, so the front will now be inside. Then you arrange your pocket. Can you see what I'm doing? Arrange your pocket, then you sew by the side. Can you see what I'm doing? So it's super easy. It's very, very easy to make. Can you see? Then after that, you're going to sew the upper part. Make sure you arrange it neatly so that it does not fold or anything. So you're going to arrange and sew the upper part. Can you see? So you are going to sew the other pocket, the same step you used for this pocket, for this other one we just sewed just now. So you're going to make this other one. You're going to sew front against front. After sewing, you are going to notch. You're going to notch. After notching, you are going to top stitch on the pocket. Top stitch on the pocket. Top stitch on the pocket. After that, you are going to, I was trying to show my students, so you're going to close the down part. You're going to close this down part. You're going to sew the front. So after sewing that, you are going to tuck the pocket in. You're going to tuck the pocket in, after which you arrange the down part. You're going to arrange it so that you're going to sew. Arrange it so it's going to be like It's not going to fold or anything. Can you see? After arranging, then you sew. Then you sew. After sewing this down part, you are going to arrange the upper part and sew. Can you see it? Can you see the pocket? It's already looking very beautiful. Can you see? And sew. Can you see? So we are done with this front piece. So the next thing now is to fold the down part. Can you see our pocket? Can you see? It's very fine. So I'm going to fold. So I'm folding in by 1 inch. I'm folding it by 1 inch. So you fold and sew. If you have watched to this moment, I'm glad you stayed back and I'm happy you're enjoying what you're watching. I'm happy you're learning. Please don't forget to hit on that subscribe button. And you can also drop your comments. You can also drop your questions via the comment section. Please, you can also go back and check out our previous videos. You might see what you like. We already have a trouser. We already have a trouser tutorial. That is long pants. That is trouser. We already have a trouser tutorial. So this one is a short tutorial. Kindly let me know what you think on the comment section. Thank you. Thank you. So we are done folding. We are done folding. Next is to sew on the band. Next is to sew the band. Now I already ironed an interfacing on my band. Can you see? I already ironed an interfacing on my band. Sorry, my thread was just cutting and I don't know what was the problem. So I'm trying to hold the band together before I sew on. Can you see? I already ironed an interfacing to make my band to be thick. So after that, you're going to sew the band on the short. You're going to sew the band on the short. That is on the upper part of the short. You're going to sew your band. You also do the same for the back piece. Also do the same for the back piece. Sew your band. Now, some people prefer to sew the two back pieces differently. It is still also very okay if you sew it like if you add the band differently, like the two back piece, you add the band differently and then join. It is also very okay if you choose to do it that way. So sometimes I do it that way, sometimes I do it this way, and whichever way you choose is very okay. So I'm done with the band. So next is to close my short. Can you see my short is 90% ready? We are we are almost ready. Can you see? It's a very simple, is I think this is the easiest way to sew a short. Very easy. So for this part, I'm going to measure out where I want my zip to end, and I used 10 inches. So I'm going to start from there to close my short. I used a 1 inch allowance. I used 1 inch allowance to close my short. Can you see? So 1 inch allowance. I'm sorry about this. I don't know what me and this machine is going through. Like this day, this machine was just giving me stress, but it happens sometimes. So let's continue sewing. So you're going to close with a 1 inch allowance by the sides. 1 inch allowance by the sides, and then you flip to the other side and also close. Flip to the other side and also close. And also close. 1 inch too, and close. All the way down. All the way down. All the way down. all the way down. So I'm going to close the center. I'll be using 0 0.5 inches for this center. I'll be using 0 0.5 inches for this center. 0 0.5 inches for this center. I'm still closing the center. 0 0.5 inches. Is 0 0.5 inches for this center. 0 0.5 inches for this center, and then we are done. So the next thing is to fix our zip. So you get your zip. I'll be using a stock zip. A stock zip. Can you see? So you get your zip, you place, and then you sew. You sew. So guys, I hope you have subscribed to this channel, because you see we give detailed illustration, detailed explanation to our in our tutorials. Please kindly make sure you subscribe. Please, I would like to hear your thoughts on the comment section. Please kindly drop your thoughts on the comment. Can you see that zip neatly fixed? You cut off and then you fold in, and our short is ready. Fold in, and then you sew. Our short is ready. Can you see? I want to show you that zip once more. Can you see that zip? Very fine. So at the end, this is what we have. Is this not beautiful? Can you see the fitting? Can you see the crotch? Very relaxed. Can you see? Would you try this out? Please try this out and tell me how you're doing it. Thank you very much, and see you next time. Please kindly subscribe.